But they say the whole chapter is about preparing the Muslim Ummah to be the vicegerent. That's the word. To take the lead. To be in charge. It's the last nation. The last messenger was sent to them. So Allah is preparing them to be the khulafa, the khalifa. طيب. You will find that the first segment of the surah categorizes the people. Categorization of the people. Of mankind. Can you grab a mushaf if you're able to? Can you guys grab a mushaf? Because I really want you to look at it. I mean, if you're going to need English, maybe if you have your iPhone or something in English, that's something that you can do. Salam barakatuh. Salim, how you doing? Alhamdulillah, how are you doing? So look from verse number 1 all the way until verse 29. 1 to 29. 1 to 29, Surah Al-Baqarah. You will find Surah Al-Baqarah, again, this is the main what? Aim here. So the first subject here is of mankind. You have believers, you have disbelievers, and hypocrites. We have 3 types of people in the face of this earth. Believers from 1 to 5. Just read 1 to 5, right? Disbelievers 6 and 7. Right? 8 till 21 or 20, the hypocrites. And now you should ask why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken only 5 verses talking about the believers and only 2 verses talking about the disbelievers and almost 13 verses from 8 all the way until 20, 12 verses to talk about the hypocrites. That's the first question that you ask yourself. Why? May I ask you why? Yes? That is important, but I mean, this is, Allah is basically trying to categorize the people to us, but why would Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take many verses to talk about the hypocrites? I tell you, because no one is supposed to accuse another person of hypocrisy. You can, because hypocrisy is where? In the heart. And we're talking about the hypocrisy pertaining to faith, iman, al-i'tiqad. So basically Allah is telling us not only to protect ourselves from the attributes or the characteristics, if this is a good word to use here, it's more of a positive word, but actually to identify them so that you're careful from them. Because you're not supposed to accuse them. You're not supposed, you see, hypocrites will be in the society, in the community. You can't isolate them. You understand? So they are hidden. So Allah is giving you their characteristics in a way so that you're what? You know, so you're careful. But a kafir is clear. Kafir comes to you, I don't believe in your religion. So you know what to expect from him. الشاهد, the categorization of people. Believers, disbelievers, hypocrisy. Which of these categories? Let's now relate this to the main aim of the surah, Surat Al-Baqarah. So which of the groups here will be prepared for vicegerency in earth? Which of the groups? Of course, the believers. Well, hypocrites cannot be taking the lead. Disbelievers cannot be taking the lead. They may, like now, because the believers are asleep. But this is, again, so you understood 29 verses right here in context of what? Of that aim. You're getting that? Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now is preparing us, the last ummah, to do what? To be the ummah that takes the lead in earth. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, look at verse number 30 all the way until 39. Please look at it. 30 until 39. So 2, that's subject 2. So these are subjects which come under what? This higher aim. So this is the title. So everything in that chapter will come under that. Categorization of people in order to say to you, believers will be the one who will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala support and give them victory in order to be the vicegerent. Now,